Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon. The news continues at 12:30. Bill Bryant and Barbara Bailey for WKYT.
Well, police have caught a couple of suspected copper thieves in the act.
The crime happened at Kentucky Utilities at the substation in Boyle County this morning. As WKYT's Hillary Thornton shows us, a trip to jail may have saved the suspects' lives. That is our top story at 12:30.
Danville police say the two men were arrested after they received a trespassing call early this morning from here at Kentucky Utilities substation on the North Bypass in Danville. The call came in around 2 o'clock this morning, and when officers arrived, they found Richard Derringer and Ronnie Sexton Jr. inside the fenced area of the substation. They say the two men had cut their way into the secured area and were in the process of stealing copper wire. It is something that is not only a crime, but power company officials say is extremely dangerous.
This is electricity that they're working around, usually electricity that has a considerable amount of voltage with it. And to try and steal copper on any of our infrastructure is a very serious and dangerous thing if you are not protected like our folks are when they do their work.
Derringer and Sexton ran once officers arrived, but were found hiding just outside of the fence. Both men were taken to the Boyle County Detention Center, where they are facing several charges, including burglary and theft by unlawful taking. In Danville, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
And besides the fact that the fencing was cut, KU officials are not sure right now how much damage was done at that substation.
We're tracking the investigation into a fire where a man suffered critical injuries. We're told police that police tape was just put around the house on Woodbine Drive. Firefighters say a father and son were home when the fire broke out in the basement around 9 this morning. The son's girlfriend took him to St. Joseph Hospital with life-threatening injuries. He's since been transferred to UK Hospital. Firefighters say it didn't take long to put the fire out. Arson investigators are now on the scene trying to figure out what started it.
There was a lot of contents in the basement, so it did make it difficult for our crews to find. Luckily, this house had an exterior staircase, which made our attack a lot easier. A lot of times we have to go down the staircase inside the house, and that makes the attack a lot harder.
Now, the father was sleeping when the fire started. We're told the home is unlivable because the damage is so extensive. A man accused of shooting a 9-year-old boy will appear in court about half an hour from now. Alberto Contreras was returning from West Virginia to Lexington Friday night. Police say he fired shots into an SUV near Russell Cave and Hollow Creek earlier this month, injuring the boy. Friends of the boy's family tell us he's struggling to survive, and they need help now with medical expenses. Well, time is quickly running out for this year's General Assembly session, and a number of key issues remain unresolved.
Even at this late hour, those wanting certain bills passed are making their voices heard before the session is required to end tomorrow. WKYT's Phil Pendleton shows us the issues that people are rallying in support of from Frankfort. Phil?
And one of the largest rallies today came from a group of people who say that their age or experience in life is actually prohibiting them from making key decisions in the education world. Several hundred high school students gathered on the front steps of the Capitol in support of House Bill 236. It's a bill that would allow for a student to be included on a superintendent screening committee. I talked to several high school students from Lexington who say it's especially important to them since Fayette County is in the process of selecting a new superintendent.
Originally, we went to the Fayette County School Board and we asked them if they would be willing to add a student member to their superintendent screening committee, and they said they would love to, but they can't because there's a state law that mandates the makeup of a superintendent screening committee. So we decided we would come to Frankfort and try to change that, untie their hands.
And as of now, the bill is in jeopardy primarily because of the fact that several other bills that did not pass in their current form have actually been tacked onto this bill as amendments. It's a number of other bills also being considered here today as the Kentucky General Assembly is supposed to wrap up at midnight tomorrow. We're going to have a lot more on this later today, but for now in Frankfort, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
It's a race against time at this point, Phil. Thank you. Other bills being debated in the final hours include one dealing with gas tax revenue and one shoring up money in the teacher pension program. UK students camped out overnight for a chance to see their Wildcats play in the Sweet 16. The Cats faced West Virginia Thursday night in the Quicken Loan Arena in Cleveland. 250 tickets were made available to students. Those who waited say it is all worth it.
They obviously take care of business, going undefeated throughout the whole year and into the NCAA tournament. And I definitely want to witness that piece of history.
If you still need a ticket, we found them on the NCAA ticket exchange, going for anywhere from $285 to $1,900. That's for the Sweet 16 game alone. If you want tickets for the Sweet 16 and the Elite 8, you'll pay anywhere from $522 to more than $2,800. So there you go. It's an investment.
It is an investment, but a lot of people want to see it happen.
You got it.
We'll see.
All right. Can vitamin D reverse prostate cancer?
And new efforts to help breast cancer patients avoid depression. Ebony Williams has details in this Better Living report.
A new study suggests teaching breast cancer patients stress management can reap long-lasting rewards. Researchers at the University of Miami tracked 240 women and found those who learned relaxation and coping skills along with their treatment had less depression and better quality of life up to 15 years later. Researchers at the Medical University of South Carolina say vitamin D supplements may slow or even reverse the progression of low-grade prostate tumors. They say more than half of men taking 4,000 units of vitamin D over a 2-month period showed improvement, and sometimes even the disappearance of their tumors. And what may be a new weapon in the battle of the bulge? A team from Vanderbilt University says it has programmed bacteria to live in the gut and suppress hunger. In tests, lab mice that drank water with the microbes stayed lighter and leaner for up to 3 months after treatment. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.
And there's much more to come on WKYT News at 12:30. Are you at risk for diabetes? Find out how you can get a free test kit at your local Kroger.
Also, you can see the story of Easter in London at the Passion Play. And we'll hear from today's talented Woodsongs kid, Zane Bolton. Sounds great.
And it's all about the temperatures the next few days. Once we hit Wednesday and Thursday, it gets extremely interesting. I'll show you a wild ride in your forecast coming up next.